Party, Green TV, Independent Green Party, and Green TV, the show that focuses on independent Green Party candidates, and positive Green New Deal, eco-jobs for the economy solutions.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Kinley, Independent Green Party candidate for the Arlington School Board, and I ask for your vote. According to the latest polls, almost 70% of Americans agree with us. The U.S. needs a third major party. Priscilla E. Burnett said, "The Green Party is one of only 4 truly national parties. It's time to promote the Green Party to the nation's third major party." I'm running as an independent Green Party candidate to help make that a reality now. We need more independent Greens, less apathy. With independent Green Party and Green Party candidates on the ballot, we excite, invite, and empower citizens. As independent Greens, we offer positive Green New Deals, eco-solutions for the economy. Solar jobs, wind jobs, geothermal jobs, rail jobs, efficiency jobs. The Green Party's Dr. Jill Stein is right with her presidential campaign TV spot. It is in our hands. The Independent Green Party is the most active on third ballot party in Virginia in 100 years. That's according to America's foremost expert, Richard Winger, the publisher of Ballot Access News. Our Independent Green Party has put historic figures on the ballot, and we keep doing it. Gail Parker is the only woman in the long history of Virginia politics to appear twice on the ballot statewide for the U.S. Senate. Within the last year, the Independent Green Party made more history. We put the husband and wife team, Ken and Elaine Hildebrandt, on the ballot. Ken for Congress in the 5th District, Elaine for Congress in the 6th. We put the Independent Green Party mother and son team on the ballot. Jerry Blay, the son for Congress in the 8th, Diane Blay, the mother for Congress in the 10th. This year, the Independent Green Party elected its first sitting Central Committee member to the House of Delegates, fighting Joe Morrissey. Right now, our Independent Green Party has a wife and husband team, Dr. Catherine Pettigrew and her husband, Pete Marchetti, running for school board in Fairfax County. They are here right now. You'll hear from all of these Independent Green Party candidates later. Joe Morrissey, Marissa Risser, Cora Foley, Dr. Catherine Pettigrew, and Pete Marchetti. We need more Independent Green Party candidates, less apathy. We need more trains, less traffic. We need fiscally and socially responsible government. I'm an Independent Green Party candidate running for Arlington County School Board. As a millennial, I want to inspire other young professionals to join the Independent Green Party to run for local, state, and federal office. As a mother with a student in Arlington Public Schools, I can relate on a personal level to the school issues at hand. I want to inspire my daughter to know we all have the duty to our community. I want to keep the public schools strong. The Green Party was founded by Petra Kelly. If you look over there, there's a book of Petra Kelly. Petra Kelly was a strong, innovative, creative Green Party leader. Like Petra Kelly, I want to show my daughter a woman can be strong in the home and in the public square. I want her to know if we keep our community strong, we must be involved. That means being the Independent Green Party candidate. My business is real estate. Most of the revenue that supports our schools comes from the property taxes we pay on our homes. We need a strong green local economy. Walkable, bikeable, pedestrian, and rail-friendly communities grow the value of our homes, businesses, and state. Every dollar invested in rail creates $20 in revenue for our schools, police, and fire departments. Like Dunbar High School in Washington, D.C., we need to install renewable energies. Put geothermal heating and cooling in and solar panels on all of our schools. The Green Party Green New Deal makes money. The Green Party New Deal is a Green Party winner for our homes, for our families, and for our communities. I'm Brooklyn Kinley, Independent Green Party candidate for the Arlington County School Board, and I ask for your vote on November 3rd. If you need to vote early, absentee voting starts September 18th through October 31st. You need to vote absentee in person at the Arlington County Courthouse. Green Party, Green TV focuses independent Green Party candidates.
And I too ask for your vote. I'm Gail Farrell-Parker, Independent Green Party candidate for Fairfax County Board of Supervisors Chair. We need more Green Party candidates on the ballot. Independent Green Party, Green TV is about Green Party candidates and Green New Deal eco-jobs for the economy solutions.
Green Party eco-capitalism. Prices must tell the environmental truth. The Green Industrial Revolution. Solar jobs, wind jobs, geothermal jobs, rail jobs, weatherization jobs, conservation jobs, efficiency jobs. Building green neighborhoods, bikeable, walkable, pedestrian-friendly communities.
Gail Farrell-Parker, American hero, my buddy. See, but we've got a clever idea, a fun show today that we want to do, and we want to show Gail's baby pictures. We really want to introduce you to Gail Farrell-Parker, a historic figure in Virginia politics. Gail Farrell-Parker is on the ballot now for the 11th time in a row, 11 years in a row. Gail Farrell-Parker is the only woman in the history of Virginia to be on the ballot twice for U.S. Senate. Gail Farrell-Parker is, of course, a retired Air Force officer, a successful green businesswoman, a mama, and a grandmama.
Gail Farrell, Gail Farrell.
Thank you all so very, very much. And I have really been enjoying your talks. You're excellent candidates, and I'm just so proud of you all. I am Gail Farrell-Parker, Independent Green candidate for Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, and we have been advocating for more trains and less traffic, some of us for 30 years. There's a financial barrier at the federal level that prevents the building of rail. It prevents the local authorities from building rail. Whenever they start looking for funding, they go to the federal government and they say to them, if you build roads, the federal taxpayers will pay 80%. If you build rail, the federal taxpayers will pay 20%. And the Dillon Rule in Virginia requires local municipal governments to ask Mother May I from the General Assembly. And Fairfax County receives less than 20 cents on every dollar that we send to Richmond. So we need good candidates to send to Richmond. By building rail, we can grow the economy, create green new jobs for the ecology, cut dependence on foreign oil. Rail will make us safer and help us to have cleaner air and cleaner water. For every dollar invested in rail, $20 are returned to the community. Fairfax County is forecast to grow by 1.6 million people in the next 20 years, and coincidentally by 1.6 million new jobs. New tracks, more trains, more often will ensure that folks in Fairfax County will continue to prosper and will prepare for the future. Let's try something different. Let's elect independent green candidates.
Yes.
We can elect green candidates, yes, and build light rail feeder systems so that we can go places in the future. More trains, less traffic. I'm Gail Farrell-Parker, and I ask for your vote in November.
And so we're going to go now and, Gail, look at some of the pictures of your life. I feel a little bit like Ralph Emery. Was that the old guy? This is your life. Remember that
Right,
show?
right.
And take a look at your life and let people get to know you better. You're running now, Gail Farrell-Parker, the Independent Green Party candidate for Fairfax County Board of Supervisors Chair. And of course, Fairfax County is a population of 1,000,000 people. It makes up about 1/7 of the population of the state of Virginia. And also, the county has an annual budget of over $7 billion a year when you include the capital infrastructure budget. Gail, the first picture now, and so that's why we want you to know more about Gail and more about her background. It's a very significant office that Gail is running for, and it's important that you know who she is and where she comes from and what Gail Farrell-Parker, the Independent Green Party, stands for. Gail, we want to start with which picture now?
Well, the first picture coming up is a picture of my father. But before I start telling you about that, I would like to say that I feel that it's important that we run for public office because when we are on the ballot, we're participating in the debate, and we have an opportunity to influence policy. It's an opportunity that we would not have as an individual voter. So it's important that we participate, and it's very important that women participate and have an impact on policy. So this first picture is of my father.
What's his name, Gail?
R.J. Parker. He's no longer with us in this world, but yeah, he was my father, and he was a
Navy man, looks like.
He was a Navy man. I'm a baby boomer. And I'm very pleased to be able to introduce myself to the voters in this way on this show. Previously, as you know, Carrie, I have insisted that our campaigns are not about me, it's about the issues. And so this is a big departure from what we have done in the past. But my father was a sailor, came home from the war, and met my mother, Maybelle Davis. Now it's Davis and Maybelle Parsons at the time. She was a lovely woman.
And your mama is still alive right now.
Yes, she is.
How old is your mama?
She'll be, well, she had her 90th birthday, I think, last
90th
November.
birthday. And a beautiful young woman indeed, your mother.
Yes.
Maybelle?
Maybelle
That's a good name.
Parsons.
Maybelle Parsons.
Yes.
It's a great name.
And one thing I'd like to say, you know, my father was a sailor, and
So she said, hello, sailor.
That's right. That's right. And I was I guess an unusual kid. I knew every word practically that my father did.
I see.
Because he
and
taught
he was
it.
a Navy man.
And he
so
taught it to
That was
me.
an interesting vocabulary.
Yes, it was.
My father was a Navy man. I know the very same vocabulary. Now, there's a lovely little gal right there. And is that you, Gail?
Yes, that's my baby picture, my cute little baby
How old
picture.
are you there? And you tell us what state you were born in. Arkansas, right?
Arkansas, yes.
Where in Arkansas?
I was born in a little town called Athens, Arkansas. It had
Yes.
a population of about 69.
What?
69 people.
You knew
You came
everyone.
along and made it 70.
That's right.
So we're talking to Gail Farrell Parker, Independent Green Party candidate for Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, and of Athens, Arkansas. Born and raised.
Born, yes, there.
And whose house is that behind there? Is that the house you guys live in?
You know, that was in Texarkana, Arkansas.
Texarkana.
You actually remember that day?
I don't remember it.
Now,
But
were you firstborn, secondborn?
firstborn.
So you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Oldest in the family.
you had to take care of
you were the
everybody.
first baby to come along.
Yes. I'm the first of four.
And it's Glenda Gail.
Glenda Gail
right?
Parker.
So did they name you for someone in the family?
I don't think so. I don't know. This and the next picture here is Glenda Gail and Linda Nail,
That's your little sister.
my little sister with the traditional pony ride, and that's my grandfather there with the pony.
Is that your daddy's daddy or your mama's daddy?
My mama's daddy,
Oh.
And what was his name?
Sam.
Sam.
We called him Pa
That's a good name.
Sam.
Paul Sam. And that's a beautiful horse as well. And you're still in Arkansas there.
That's right, Arkansas.
Arkansas. Paul Sam taking the girls out for a horse ride.
Right, and we have a picture of Pa Sam and my grandma.
That's him. Oh, from a
Yes.
different angle. He looks a
okay.
little older in that picture. Boy, am I familiar with those bib overalls.
Right.
Are you?
Oh, sure. We used to wear those when we worked on the farm in Tennessee and Kentucky when I grew up.
Oh, you grew up on a
And
farm.
you'd carry your chewing tobacco in the front right
I
up
see.
there.
My grandparents were a great influence on me. We lived with my grandparents for, well, from the time I was about 4 or 5 years old until the end of the 6th grade. I don't remember my age. There may be 11 or so.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah. But they had a very big family, and I think we have a picture of the entire family. My mother's 5 brothers and 5 sisters. And
Are you in this picture we're looking at right now?
No,
Gail?
just her
I'm,
mother's
I'm a
family.
little-
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the fringe
Is that
of
you
the,
over there, that little girl with her back to the camera?
Yeah, that's me,
Over
the
there
pole
on the right.
dancer.
Oh, okay. Oh, Oh,
There's
shut
Pa
up. You said-
Sam. And, which one of the women there is your mama?
Right behind Pa Sam is my mother.
Right behind Pa Sam. is your
Right,
mama.
and as you might think, with having a large family like that, well, we grew up on a truck farm, and so the family grew
A what farm?
a truck farm.
What is a truck farm?
Yeah, I'm
A
very
truck-
curious.
Well, a truck farm, people grow the food that they eat, and
That's
so
what they
they
call it.
yeah they grew the food they eat. Or
What's
they,
a truck got to do with it?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know why. I didn't name
It
it. It's
doesn't,
just what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my grandfather was an expert marksman, and so they always had food on the table, meat on the table. He
Is
could.
that Pa Sam, your grandpa holding the gun?
It is him, yes. And squirrel, he could. There were no squirrels around the house because he kept them thinned out.
Did you eat squirrel?
Of course.
Sure, we did too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we did too. Fantastic.
And
Looks like the same house, Gail.
Yes, this is the next picture has a picture of the cousins. The first
wow.
picture was a picture of the aunts and uncles and my
Okay.
grandparents.
Yeah.
Is that you with your hand up there in the bottom left-hand frame?
No,
at
that's
the
my
bottom?
cousin Mary Lou,
Mary Lou.
and in the middle was my cousin Don. He's no longer with us.
All right. Where are you, Gail?
I'm with the big doll on the
Oh, the
end.
big doll. You're over there all the way on the right.
Right, the
And I think they wrote a song about Mary Lou, didn't they?
I believe they did. So
Fantastic. That's a good-looking crowd.
I grew up with lots of family around.
Oh, the cousin.
That's very,
Playing with
cousins,
all the
yes.
very fortunate.
Yeah.
And so we're still in Arkansas, and now you're coming up. It looks like, is that? And the next picture looks like you and your sister.
It's my sister. It's my me and my cousin Mary Lou. We were best friends, and we yeah. And outside
Maribel, Mary Lou.
Mary Lou. That's the barn in the back, and just out of the picture is our outhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but it was a very
Oh, Mary Lou has signed the picture I see down in
Yes,
the bottom
yes, I
right-hand
saw
corner.
that.
Always Mary Lou?
yes. We were best friends.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
And the next picture is of me and my little sister.
Okay, there you are being the big sister with the comforting hands on the shoulder. And be still, we're taking a picture kind of thing.
Yes, yes. Family lore is that I had saved my sister's life about 3 times by the time I was 4 or 5 years old. So yeah, I don't recall it all, but that's the family lore.
The savior. You're the savior. Family savior.
I took care of my little sister.
If you just tuned in, folks, you're watching Independent Green Party, Green TV. This is Brooklyn Kenley, Independent Green Party candidate for Arlington County School Board. And Gail Farrell Parker, the Independent Green Party candidate for Chair, Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, Fairfax County, Virginia. And we're introducing you to Gail Farrell Parker through pictures from her childhood and on up. What's next, Gail?
Well, the next picture is a picture of my Aunt Florine and my cousins. Aunt Florine was, she was a wonderful woman, and she worked in a drugstore. She always smelled so nice.
Aunt Florine, smelled good. And that's
Yes.
you right up in the top corner there, and that looks like a 1954 Buick behind you.
Probably so.
How would you know that?
Well, it's
It
the
could be
way
anything.
It's designed. It's the way it's designed. My
Really?
daddy had a Buick.
It could be a horse's butt.
Oh, no.
I mean, how
Perhaps.
would you know what that is?
What's the next picture?
Well, the next picture is of my great aunt Emma.
Okay.
I remember my great aunt Emma, but I don't recall who the other 2 people in
Which one's Emma?
the one standing.
Okay. The tall one.
Okay, she looks very much the Puritan.
Yes, she was my grandma's sister, and they were Gores. So I don't know if this is Grandma and Grandpa Gore or if it's someone else.
The last names. Okay.
Gail Farrell Parker on Independent Green Party Green TV as we move along and go through Gail's picture in life. Now, this is a very serious looking picture coming up next. Gail Farrell Parker, who is it?
Oh, the next picture is of my great-great-great-great-grandmother.
Goodness gracious.
4 greats.
Do you know her name?
I do not. I
No?
do not. I pulled the picture from
That's
my
really
sis-
cool.
Yeah, she's a
On your
full-blood
mama's side or daddy's side?
from my mother's
I don't
side.
even know my great.
And is she a Native American Indian? Is that what you're
Yes, she
saying?
is. She's full-blood Cherokee.
Wow.
So I think that makes me
looks
132nd
strong.
Cherokee.
She looks really strong.
And I'm very proud of that.
Very nice.
Yeah, that does.
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
Cherokee. Is that the right
Cherokee.
way to say it?
Well, that's the way I say it.
Okay. Gail Farrell Parker, Independent Green Party candidate for chair, Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, taking us through. It looks like you got a picture of your hometown church coming up next.
Yes, it's more than our hometown church. It's the church that I went to church in, and it's the church that my grandmother insisted that we have in our community, a little community by the name of Midway, Arkansas. Okay. And we had church there. One of my uncles was the minister. Another uncle served as the song leader, and a cousin led the prayers and.
Wow, the whole family.
Well, amen.
It was.
Beautiful,
It's a family
beautiful
church.
It's a family church.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Wow.
And the next one, Gail. Gail Farrell Parker.
Oh, the next one is a picture of me. I believe this was in the first grade, and all I wanted for Christmas was my front two
Two front teeth, yeah.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes, that's
You're
me.
very cute.
Very nice picture, Gail. In the first grade, second grade?
I believe it's first grade.
First grade.
Yes. And I also have a picture of my classmates.
Okay.
And I
The same grade?
Same second grade.
Second
This
grade,
was
so
the
the
second
next
grade.
year.
Tell us
Okay.
where you are there, Gail.
Well, we gotta find her.
Yes,
This
if
is
you can find me.
where's Gail? Like, where's
Are you
Waldo?
in frame, Gail? I don't see her. First
I-
floor,
Wait, I wanna
second
find
row?
her.
I'm on the third row,
Ah, okay.
about the third from the right, your right. And Mrs. Strachner is
Okay.
on the left, my
Okay.
teacher.
Third from the right.
And my little
Too
boyfriend
bad we can't.
Oh, there you are.
is standing right behind me. Well, could we go back to that picture? I love to talk about my friends because I went to school with these folks for 6 years. And in the picture, next to my little boyfriend is James Larry Jackson. And he went on to be a famous football player for the University of Arkansas, I believe.
Amazing.
If I'm not wrong about that. And the second boy from the end on the left side is Joe Floyd Tollett. JFT, he was an artist, and his artwork can be viewed in New York City if you ride the train.
Wow.
Unfortunately, he died in New York City, I'm told. And there's a little girl in there, Sharon Manasco, and she's just barely in the frame in front of Miss Strachner. She died a hero. I think she's in the next picture too. Can we have the next picture up? Yes.
Gail Farrell Parker, Independent Green Party candidate for Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, also Brooklyn Kindley, running for Arlington School Board. We're looking at Gail Farrell's story, her life story, through pictures of her family and the children she went to school with. What's the next one?
Well, the next one is about the third grade, and Sharon Manasco is there, and I really wanted to pay tribute to her because she did die a hero.
Okay.
Her little sister fell into a river.
Oh.
It must have been swollen, and Sharon jumped in and was able to get her little sister out of the river, but the river took Sharon.
Well, bless her heart, Sharon Manasco. Lovely, touching story. Gail, I'm guessing in that next picture down there that is you on the right-hand side, and you're growing up now in these pictures. You look like about 8 or 9 years old.
That's correct. That's correct. My little sister standing next to me, Mary Lou on the end, and my cousins Charlotte, Debbie, and Larry in front. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, we want to mention also, Brooklyn, it's a good opportunity to mention some of the other independent Green Party candidates running this year. Of course, Brooklyn Kindley, I've mentioned, Arlington County Board. Give us some of the rest of them, please, Brooklyn, quickly.
Another independent, Arlington, Terry Modulin, the 35th District in Annandale. Dr.
State Senate.
State Senate, excuse me. Dr. Catherine Pettigrew, Fairfax County School Board at Large. Pete Marchetti, Fairfax County School Board at Large. Marissa Wisser, Fairfax County Clerk of Courts. Colonel Albert Burkhart, Iowa White County Board of Supervisors, Newport District.
All right, let's hop back to pictures real quick. And the next one, Gail.
And the next picture is of my mother and my 6th grade school teacher who married my mother.
Oh.
Yes. It was her second marriage.
We both
Small
went,
town.
oh.
69 people,
Your
remember?
sixth grade school teacher married your mother.
Yes,
I
yes,
see.
yes.
Well, now your mother, I can see a lot of you in your mother
Yes,
there.
yes.
See a lot of that. All right, let's.
And we were about to move to Oklahoma.
You moved to Oklahoma after
Yes.
she married this interloper.
Stud.
Yes.
Was he a good teacher?
Yes, he was an excellent teacher. He was the best teacher I had.
Oh well,
You
that's a
remember
good-
at 6th grade?
Oh, yes, yes,
All
I
right.
do.
And next, what do we got?
Good
Oh,
memory.
the next picture is.
Is that high school now?
It's yes, it is. It's I believe that was my junior year in high school.
Now you're an Oklahoma Sooner. There,
Oklahoma.
You're in Oklahoma.
Right.
And what were the differences from going to Arkansas to Oklahoma?
Well, Oklahoma is very flat, and
Okay.
Arkansas has lots of trees. So that was about the only difference. And I talked funny in Oklahoma. I was.
That's you in the second row there, isn't it, Gail? Third from the right?
It is.
Gail, and you look very serious, like in that picture there. You've stayed true to that. You're a very serious person.
Yes.
And that's why, as a serious person, Gail Farrell Parker will make a wonderful chair for the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors. She is serious, and also, as you're going to see in the next picture, musical.
Yes.
What instrument did you play, Gail?
I played the clarinet and the saxophone.
Played the
The
clarinet.
saxophone.
Right.
And which one did you play the best?
I played the clarinet the best. I was second
Probably
chair,
easier.
first clarinet.
I used to be a clarinet player.
Oh, you did? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
wow.
Same.
2 independent Green Party candidates, both
Well, I
clarinet.
played 5 instruments.
5 instruments, Brooklyn. Wow.
Oh, wow, that is wonderful.
That is fantastic.
I don't do it anymore, but I did.
So it's not something you just stays with you forever?
You have to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
you do.
still
You
play
have
the
to
guitar
practice.
just as bad as I ever did.
Really? So not good, right?
That's right. What's the next one? Gail?
Well, the next picture is a picture of my ball team.
Oh, basketball.
Yes, basketball team. Great team. We had a winning team. There's the trophies to prove it right there.
You're number 44, aren't you, Gail?
I am. I was known as
Right
Big
there.
Number 44.
Right at the top of the picture. You played forward?
No, guard.
That is an
Darn, you
awesome
played it
picture.
well.
Look at that picture. That's a
Gail Farrell
beautiful.
Parker. How'd you guys do?
We were champions. We didn't make state champion. We tried to go to state, but we went through regional and got beat out in regional. Now we could have made it because then you lost one game, you were out. Now you have to lose
Different.
two.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
they changed the rules on you.